watching the news on Bahrain television. A very good evening. His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa held a number of telephone calls to exchange Ramadan greetings with the Emir of Kuwait, His Highness Sheikh Sabah Al Ahmed Al Jaber Al Sabah, the Emir of Qatar, His Highness Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, the Governor of the East Province of Saudi Arabia, His Royal Highness Prince Saud bin Naif bin Abdul Aziz Al Saud. During the calls, His Majesty the King exchanged with them greetings on the advent of the holy month of Ramadan. They wished the people of their countries and Arab and Islamic nations prosperity and many happy returns. His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa held an iftar banquet at Roda Palace on the advent of the holy month of Ramadan. The iftar was attended by His Royal Highness the Prime Minister Prince Khalifa bin Salman Al Khalifa, His Royal Highness the Crown Prince, First Deputy Premier His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, and members of the royal family. They conveyed the greetings to His Majesty the King on the advent of the holy month of Ramadan, wishing him continued health and happiness and many happy returns, and for Bahrain further progress and prosperity under His Majesty's reign. His Majesty the King exchanged with them Ramadan greetings and thanked them on their noble feelings. He extended Ramadan greetings to the people of Bahrain and wished them all, as well as the Arab and Islamic nations, many happy returns. His Royal Highness the Prime Minister Prince Khalifa bin Salman Al Khalifa exchanged Ramadan greetings over the phone with Gulf Cooperation Council leaders and senior ruling family members. His Royal Highness Prime Minister wished them good health and happiness and many happy returns. GCC leaders and senior ruling family members wished His Royal Highness continued good health and the Kingdom of Bahrain and its people further progress and prosperity. His Royal Highness the Prime Minister Prince Khalifa bin Salman Al Khalifa received today senior state officials and scores of citizens. His Royal Highness affirmed the progress and development of the Kingdom of Bahrain in various fields and its leading position on the regional and international levels. He expressed appreciation to the people of Bahrain for their contributions in the development march of the kingdom and their brave stances that will remain preserved in the national history. His Royal Highness highlighted the strong unity and cooperation between Bahrainis that made Bahrain a role model in coexistence and acceptance. He highlighted the challenges and the political and economic development faced by the kingdom that require more awareness and efforts by Bahrainis, stressing the need to support and enhance national unity in order not to reflect negatively on the strong cohesion of the Bahraini society and to overcome these challenges. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince, Deputy Supreme Commander and First Deputy Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa visited late yesterday the majlises of the Chairman of the Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs, Sheikh Abdullah bin Khalid Al Khalifa, the Minister of the Royal Court, Sheikh Khalid bin Ahmed Al Khalifa, and the Minister of Interior, Lieutenant General Sheikh Rashid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, to mark the beginning of the holy month of Ramadan. His Royal Highness was accompanied by his sons, their Highnesses Sheikh Isa bin Salman Al Khalifa and Sheikh Mohammed bin Salman Al Khalifa. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince extended his best wishes to the Majlis attendees and the people of Bahrain on the occasion of the start of the holy month of Ramadan and further expressed his wishes for the continued safety and security of the country under the leadership of His Majesty the King. The Crown Prince also highlighted the important role Ramadan plays in fostering the principles of peace, unity, security and solidarity, adding that these fundamental values underpin the strong bonds amongst Bahrain's people and the country's prosperity. The Majlis's hosts and guests extended their appreciation to the Crown Prince for his visit, noting that the Crown Prince's annual Ramadan visits have become an integral part of the holy month and reinforce unity amongst the Bahraini society. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs welcomed the UN's decision of removing the Saudi-led Arab coalition for supporting the legitimacy of Yemen from the blacklist of states and groups that violate the rights of children in conflicts and wars. The Foreign Ministry said that correcting this administrative error reflects the UN's credibility and keenness to assume its duty of preserving the international security and peace. It also hailed the UN's steps which contribute in achieving a solution to the Yemeni crisis and push forward Yemen's peace talks in Kuwait. Representatives Council Speaker Ahmed Al-Mullah received today Foreign Minister Sheikh Khalid bin Ahmed bin Mohammed Al Khalifa in the presence of members of the Representatives Council. The meeting included discussions on recent regional and international developments. Al-Mullah affirmed the legislative authority's full support to the Kingdom of Bahrain to implement the vision of the custodian of the two holy mosques, King Salman bin Abdul Aziz Al Saud, regarding enhancing the GCC joint action. He affirmed legislative authority's full support to all decisions resulted in the GCC summit in order to achieve the aspirations of the GCC countries and their people in all fields. He hailed the GCC's decision to form the Economic and Development Affairs Authority to achieve cooperation and coordination among GCC countries in order to maintain security and stability. Speaker Ahmed Al-Mullah expressed appreciation to the Foreign Minister for briefing the Representatives Council with the latest regional and international developments and the leading role played by the Kingdom of Bahrain in this aspect. Ramadan is the busiest time of the year for Bahrain's food merchants and comes with unique challenges as well as opportunities. Those in the industry prepare their stocks and special offers weeks in advance with the support from the government, particularly through the Bahrain Chamber of Commerce and Industry's Food and Agriculture Sector Committee, which also advocates for the citizens of Bahrain. More with Danielle Deporto.
One of the most recognizable defining characteristics of the holy month of Ramadan is the act of fasting and breaking fast. Demand for food and beverage products drastically increases during this period, in no small part due to charitable giving, and thus it is a particularly important time for food and beverage traders.
It is a big challenge. It's a beautiful month, and we are, looking forward to it. It's a very happy month. It's a very, it's a month filled with action. Actually, charities and people in general, they give out charities. They help out families. They help out all that they see are in need. So sometimes you get challenged by large demands, but we are here actually to accommodate that. We are here to actually provide all that is needed.
In the lead up to Ramadan, food merchants must increase their orders to ensure they have sufficient quantities of the right goods to meet market demands.
And perhaps sometimes double or more than double the quantities to assure that we can meet the demand. So that's one of the things. Another things, we do order some food which is related to this month, this particular month. For example, we have the haris.
Though not each and every item is sold in the same quantities, but certain quantities the sales goes up by 20 times, 30 times. Certain oils or semolina or macaroni or rose syrup and rice and all this. So these sales do go up.
For a third year, the Bahrain Chamber of Commerce and Industry's Food and Agriculture Committee met with all major traders to discuss issues relating to food supply, standards and pricing during Ramadan, and invited them to sign a pact vowing not to raise prices during the holy month. Although the traders attest that the increased demand inherently fuels competition and leads to special deals.
The traders among themselves are having a tough competition, so they themselves bring the prices down. On top of it, the supermarkets, the hypermarkets, everybody tries to also compete among themselves. They also try to bring the prices down.
Whilst traditions are particularly strong during the holy month of Ramadan, there are reminders coming from all angles to fast and break fast in a healthful and conscientious way.
There's something very interesting about Ramadan, that a lot of people avoid eating fruits and vegetables. They're eating tharid, they're eating haris, they're eating machbous, they're eating rices, they're eating heavy things, sambusas and things. But it's important to keep a balanced diet even while you're fasting. And we hope that they can find all the vegetables and fruits in the market and keep a balanced diet. And there's amazing, amazing local vegetables and local fruit. And even though summer's coming, still there's a lot of things that are still available. And I encourage everybody to support the local farms. The word local used to have a negative connotation, but not anymore. Now the word local means fresh, it means high quality.
Ramadan is a time of renewed commitment from the government to support imports and local agriculture development, and a time when traders must make extra efforts to meet demands. But there is also a level of personal responsibility that should be taken in the interest of food safety and to avoid waste at a time we should be especially mindful of those in need.
The most important point that we advise the family to don't buy more than they consume. To store, the food, it needs a technique. It needs an atmosphere. So, we always advise them. We have around 5,000 retail points in Bahrain. So, we advise them to buy exactly what they want on a daily basis.
Reporting for Bahrain Television, I'm Danielle DePorto.
And now here's Bara with the latest business news.
Thank you, Mohammed. Good evening and welcome to the business news on Bahrain TV. Bahrain real estate company Idama, and in partnership with Bahrain's private sector, had announced it will invest a total of $350 million Bahrain dinars in the Hawar Islands to promote tourism in the Kingdom of Bahrain. The project is expected to generate 3,000 jobs and will have a positive impact on the national economy. Acting CEO of Idama, Mohammed Al-Kohaji, said during a press conference that the company has taken a special interest in the future of Hawar Island, with the royal directives calling for the development of southern region of Bahrain. The Bahrain World Shares Index closed today at 1,116.39 points, an increase of 1.34 points above yesterday's closing. The rise was in the services sector and was also the most traded in, representing 81% of the total value of shares traded. Results indicated that 18 equity transactions took place with a volume of 559,996 shares worth the value of 61,094 Bahraini dinars.